Hi my darlings, hi my loves. It's your girl Queen Lisa and I'm here today with a toxic whole and honey. We're gonna see what's going on in these spiritual streets with these toxic ass hoes here, honey. So before we get into it, let me do my introduction. Welcome to my new and returning subscribers. If you like the content that is shared today, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure that you hit that notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I do upload. And without further ado, we're going to jump right into this energy, y'all. Alright, we have, I take advantage when I can. I am a home wrecker. I've done this before. I'll make you chase me. Your man ain't no saint. Child, she doing this shit on purpose. Just like she a hoe for hire. Get the fuck out of here. This is a hoe for hire, honey. Yeah. Loyal to the game, hoe is life. Yup. I cannot make this shit up. This is the young lady who's getting paid to seduce this masculine. Yes, honey, she coming clean. I love to party. Don't hold me back. Everybody just coming through with the cleaning the slate and getting shit up off their chest. Motherfuckers is just telling the truth about it. Everybody tired of just faking the shit because the pressure is getting too much. It's becoming too heavy. They like, before I go through all this lying and scheming and plotting and planning and manipulating and all that lying and shit, I'ma just say what it is and what the fuck it ain't. And what it is I don't want this man. That's what she's saying. She don't want this motherfucking man. She was paid to do this to this man, and that's just it. That is all. She is a hoe and proud to be. Okay, she love the party. She don't want nobody getting in the way of that. That's why she don't want that lovey-dovey shit. She just want the money, and just it. Shut up and show me the money. That's it. And when you through, go on, get on out the door. Look, next card is, I will straight up drop you for the homie. Yes, you come down with that love shit. That I love you shit. She gonna drop your ass like a bad habit. Yep. I'm the bitch that gets you in trouble. Yep. She just wanna come around and start a mess. She just wanna go around proving points that she can take any and everybody, man. She can have who she want, whenever she want, and however she want. And when she through with them, she send them on by their merry hoe and way. And that's it, that's all. And he don't like this. He don't like that. Broke but looking rich. Yeah, because she getting what she want through these other men. And she ain't doing anything necessary neither. She just, whoever gave her the game, put her on to the game for real. Because her game is tight. Stone cold. Pimping out this whole psychopath will threaten your life, honey. Ooh. Let's see what this masculine got to say about this, honey. Yeah, let's see what he got to say about this confession. There are feelings of anger inside me that I need to release before I explode. Oh, shiggity. So he said, oh, since you want to talk, since you want to run your mouth and shit, you want to talk and shit, you got so much to say, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Since you want to talk, you got so much to say. Oh, God. Please don't get spicy up in here, y'all. I know that you may not feel for me as I feel for you. So he know. They like, oh, you ain't got to say it like that. Because out the door you can go. You ain't got to say it like that. I already knew that. She trying to play this man like he was just gullible and green behind the ears and didn't know the game that was being ran. He said the game is to be told, not sold, ho. I know what the fuck going on around here. And you getting a little bit, you got too much dip on your chip, play it. So I'm going to have to knock a little bit off that chip. You feel me? I feel abandoned by you and it's triggering my childhood traumas, yeah. Excuse me, y'all. Hold on. Let me get a little sanitizer here. Alright. He let her know her behavior is very triggering. And he about to explode. And she need to go head on with this pressure she trying to put on him with running that trap, yapping that mouth. Cause he gonna zip them lips in a minute. That's what he's saying. I feel unworthy of having love in my life. I feel miserable and lost. Yeah, cause this stupid asshole, she trying to drag the man. She ain't even loving on the man right. She ain't even doing. No, she treating this man like a man. And he like, girl, I ain't got time for that. I don't got time for that now. You messing with the wrong one when it comes to that shit. You better go find you somebody else to play with. Because I'm not the one to the two for that shit. Yeah, my pride and ego got hurt. So I wanted revenge. I wanted to hurt you too. I wanted you to hurt too. I'm sorry. Yeah. That was to you, Divine Feminine. He want to let you know this is why he got himself involved with this hoe right here. Nothing more, nothing less. So whatever she trying to make this shit out to be, it ain't none of that shit. None of it. None of it. I'm afraid that your feelings for me are not mutual. Yeah. There's a huge hole in my heart that I cannot feel on my own. Yeah, he needs you, honey. He know he been dwelling in this energy with this hoe for too long. And he letting you know that don't lose hope, don't lose faith, don't lose your feelings that you have for him. You feel me? Don't hold on to them so tight that you hold yourself back, but hold on and keep moving forward and hope that one day he gonna meet you right where you at. Because he's saying he can't do this without you. No one makes me feel the way you do, but I'll take it to the grave before I tell you. That's that back and forth, fighting that old and that new self. He want to tell you, but pride and ego getting in the way. I think of you at night when the world is asleep and my mind is awake. Yeah, you living this man head rent fucking free. Yeah, I feel alone in the dark. Where is my light? He needs you. But because the way this girl has been treating him lately, honey, he don't got no trust in no woman right now. Which is understandable. But he ain't got to be sassy and salty towards you because you ain't did none of this shit that this girl done did to his master. Yeah, I'm going through a roller coaster of emotions. I won't admit it. Yeah, ain't no man that I know really trying to admit no shit like that. Especially if it's to that because of their own doing. Nah, they ain't finna admit that shit. That's another thing they gonna take to the grave. And that's another reason why he wanna take his feelings that he have for you to the grave. Because he don't wanna admit that he's the cause of his demise. He's the reason why he on his emotional roller coaster. Because he's getting back what he's put out. Yeah, I have lost faith in you, and I cannot see a future with you anymore. Yep. Now he back to Shawty Doo-Wop over here that got so much motherfucking mouth. Mr. Mouth Almighty over here. Yeah. I don't want to be contacted right now. I wish she'd be left alone. Oh, she must be hitting this man phone for some money. Like, I need some money. Can you help me? I need this, I need that. Trying to be sweet. And he don't want to hear that shit. Like, no, bitch. Leave me alone. Yeah, it's difficult for me to process my emotions. I'm not available right now. Yeah, because he trying to figure out which way he gonna go for real. Because he ain't playing with himself no more. He definitely ain't playing with this hoe no more. I don't feel guilty for how I treated you. My ego is too big to care. And how about that? Take that to the bank. Well, I'll be down. Down to the damn. Now, hold on now. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Hold on. Alright, y'all. We're going to take a trip down Karmic Boulevard. And see what got them in these feelings right now. Because they low-key beefing. They beefing. She finna find her another trick. She ain't got time for this emotional ass bullshit. Because like I said, she's not here for that shit. She just here to cause the disruption, but she ain't here to hear about it. She ain't gonna stick around to go through no shit about it. She just here to cause and wreak havoc and collect what she can collect as she mulling through until she get tired of being pushed off to the side, disrespected, and ignored. She gonna find a new victim until they get tired of her, and then she gonna just keep running through them until she can't run through them no more. What's the backstory? What's going on? Why is all this going on? Why is all this tension between this masculine and this third party? Besides the fact that she a hoe and she don't want to be loved, she don't want to be turned into no housewife. Y'all, let's see. Let's see. That's how sun, moon, rising. You're a fucking hater. Make up your damn mind. Basic ass. Somebody is a basic asshole that's out here trying to be picky and choosy. And they ain't even in the position to be doing all that. They ain't even got that kind of motion behind them to be acting the way that they're acting, to be in the energy in which they're in. It's like, no ma'am, no sir. You once again have too much dip on your chip. So that's basically what it is. This person is full of themselves and is representing masculine in the wrong way. It's like, hold on, you got too much dip on your chip. It was never that. So, but she's bigging herself up in this energy because she's not getting her way with this masculine anymore. Because again, he's in his feelings, and then he's in his feelings in a different way, a way in which she's not willing to indulge or even give a fuck about. She don't care about what this masculine, how he really truly feel, or what he really truly going through. She don't care about none of that shit. Not a bit of it. That's why he like, well, bitch, if you don't give a fuck, if you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck. Get the fuck on. Damn. He or she is not cute. Yeah, she want to talk shit on the way out the door because she know who he's in his feelings about, which is you. That much she does know, because he don't tell her talk about you enough to where she's aware of you and how he feel about you. And now that she's being cut off because he's in his feelings about you, she feels some type of way about that shit. She in her feelings. She bit mad. But it's like, that's not what I'm here for. I was here to make things better, to make you forget about this person and to spend all your money. And I ain't doing none of that. My wishes and my wants and my needs are not being fulfilled. And I'm not here for this emotional roller coaster that you're on. So what is it that you want from me? That's where she's at. She's at break up or shake up, because this is not what I signed up for. You know, I don't dwell in this type of energy. I ain't got shit for you when it comes to your feelings. Nothing, Nathaniel. Damn, this whole cold-blooded, bro. She is cold-blooded. And it's like, she a basic ass hoe. She not no real high class, high caliber hoe. She's just a basic ass hoe that would get a lot farther and would add value to herself if she gave a fuck about somebody besides her motherfucking self. She halfway give a fuck about herself, so I kind of see why she don't give a fuck about nobody else. But if she had just a little bit more emotion, a little bit more feeling, you know what I'm saying, she could have her way just a little bit more than what she's having now. Yeah. But she blocked this masculine. This masculine blocked her. Because he realized that she didn't give a fuck about him. And when he realized her true intention, her true feelings that she had towards him, for him, he said, fuck that shit, bitch. I'm through with that. I don't need you around here for that. I don't need you around here for that. I don't need you around here creating more delusion for me. I'm not a delusional individual. I know what the fuck is going on, and I know why you in my life. But the narrative that she was trying to spin, he wasn't going for that shit. He wasn't going for that shit. Because it was leading right to delusion. She wanted to act like, yeah, like it was some fairy tale that they were living in. He like, bro, go ahead with it. He like, hold on, again, too much dip on your chip, bitch. What the fuck? It's like she's gooping, gopping, slopping up the damn dip on the chip, honey. Like, too much, honey. That's all I can say. It's too much. Too much. Yeah. Her scheme, her plot, her plan has been exposed. Yeah, she's a liar. She a cheater. And she under pressure. That's why she's trying to put so much pressure on this fake ass situation between her and this masculine, because all her other pimps, all pimps and her other hoes, ain't nobody paying out. She ain't getting her way no which way around. No which way around she turns, she having her way. So she putting her pressure on the one that she feels as though that would give into her. And this masculine saying, no, you miscalculated on that too. You miscalculated on that too, baby, because it ain't that. No, ma'am. I don't know if it's me. Y'all just seem a little close. Y'all seem a little close, a little close. And that looks a little better. Yeah, that looks a lot better. We have successful and rich, high maintenance. Take me shopping, then leave. Yeah, she just needs somebody to spend some money on her, because honey, right now she is not feeling the love, the fake ass love. Yeah. I fake love you to get what I want, and it's not working. Dang, Bunky. I didn't teach her about the dry days, the slow days, or when this shit ain't gonna work on, how this shit ain't gonna work on everybody. Yeah, I'm only interested when you're stable, and it's not that he's not stable. It's just he's not giving into her anymore. He's saving the bag to come to you. He can't come to you empty-handed. He don't give a damn about pulling up on her ass empty-handed, not having something that she want, something that she need, or whatever the flying fuck. He don't give a fuck about her like that. So cut her off. It's not gonna make him feel no type of way. But coming back to you empty-handed, he can't do that. I'm only interested when you're stable. I just want a sugar daddy. Like, baby, I ain't no sugar daddy. He's saying I'm a broken-hearted man, but that's what he ain't saying out loud. But that's basically what he's saying without saying it, baby. I ain't no sugar daddy. I'm just a broken-hearted man looking for a source of entertainment till I figure out how to heal and grow and glow up from this shit. That's it. And training, learning from friends and family. Phone full of news. Use me to make your bitch mad. She just want to cause drama, honey. Lonely bitch, sleeps around to fill the void. Yeah, she's just as lonely as he is. That's why they were drawn to each other. But how they deal with their loneliness is what's pushing them away from each other. Child, I get bored hella quick. Yeah, when shit start getting too emotional, take too much of her concentration, requiring too much of her to actually put in work, she bored with it. Yeah, hooking up with my friend's ex. Yeah, she needs something to keep her going, something to keep her interested, something to keep her driven to be a whore. If she don't got that, she don't got nothing. You just heard saying hoe is life. Like, if she ain't hoeing, something ain't right. That's what she said. Yeah, I feel empty and hollow inside. I can't open up right now. I knew I was losing you, but I didn't do anything to fight for you. Yeah, he didn't do anything to fight for you because he didn't have anything inside to fight with. He was so broken on the inside, he ain't have nothing left to fight for you with. That's why he just didn't. He just sat there like a little lapdog and just let this shit happen. I don't understand what you see in me. I don't feel attracted. And then you feel real ugly on the inside, real down bad. For how he allowed this shit to unfold and play out between y'all. He knew better than that. He knew you deserved better than that. But he couldn't give you no better than that because that's all he had at the time. And again, his ego was too big to give a damn about how his actions affected anyone else. I have many regrets that keep me from moving forward. See, he a simp. And he's simping at the wrong motherfucking time right now. This ain't the time for that simp ass bullshit. Yep, I cannot support your actions. It's too much for me to deal with. Yeah, that's what he's saying to her. He can't deal with that shit no more. Because he's trying to figure all this out to get back right with you. And what the fuck she doing is not helping. It's not helping. I feel unbalanced and uneasy. I don't know what to do to fix it. This masculine is overthinking this shit. He running himself ragged trying to figure this shit out when all he needs to do is just come on back home. That I heard, come on home to me, Charlene. Yeah, that's what he need to do. Bring his ass on home and figure this shit out once to get back home. But trying to figure all this shit out and do all this shit beforehand is going to always keep him and hold him back from coming back to you. Period. I'm embarrassed by my actions and feel disgust. I'm embarrassed by my actions and feel disgusted with myself. Yep, we are living two separate lives. Yep, he knows that you guys are unevenly yoked. Y'all are on two different paths. Y'all doing two different things. That's why he feels unworthy of coming back to you, because what you're doing is just so out of his range right now. It's not as though he can't do it, but he ain't doing it, and he feels low down. Yeah, I'm finally seeing my worth. Yeah, I still feel unworthy of your love. Take the words right out my mouth, why don't you? Yeah, rejecting you was protecting myself. I was being selfish. Come on in the room. Yes, he coming on through with that truth now. I'm seeing someone, but I'm not ready for you to know about them yet. I don't know. I think this little his way of telling this girl he coming back to you. And I'm like, he ain't seeing nobody. I depend on you too much to let you go. I have codependency issues. Yeah, that's why he can't let this hoe go, because he codependent on that whole ass energy. When he fully surrender that energy and come up out of it, he won't feel the need to need it. To have a source of that energy pouring into his life, he'll cut that source out. Because he'll see his low vibration on his toxic. It's not serving him for his greater good. So he'll cut it out altogether and eliminate that. And then that will eliminate him wanting those type of women. Being attracted to those type of women. Being attracted to that type of energy. Yeah. It's too late. I moved on. And I do not wish to reconnect. My focus is on my life. I cannot be bothered to work. I cannot be bothered to worry about you. Okay, so this is them two debating and debating, going back and forth with each other. He's letting her know they both calling it quits. It's getting too emotional. It's getting too deep. Over some shit that don't either one of them really give a fuck about. So before it could get into some stupid shit, they just calling it quits and like, hey, I really don't even fucking like you like that anyway. I don't even really fuck with you like that anyway. So before we get into our feelings about some shit that we really don't even give a fuck about, we're gonna just call it quits and let it go and let it flow. Yeah. My situation has become very difficult for me to manage mentally. It's draining me. Yeah. Because there's too much drama surrounding this breakup. I know what I'm doing. I play dumb to keep you confused. I'm distracting myself to avoid thinking of you. I cannot listen to your voice. It affects my... The damn girl voice even rubbing him the wrong way. He can't even stand to hear the damn golden girl talk. You know, just shut the fuck up, girl, and go. Just go. Damn. Alright, Holy Spirit, let's get some closing messages. Let's see what's really going on here, honey. I cannot, honey. Yeah, situationship gone bad, honey. Yeah, fighting, abusing, arguing. Her on ice. Yep. She done flipped the switch. She done got the fuck you button stuck, honey. She done try to throw hands and feet with this man here. And he don't believe in that hitting and fighting and all that shit. He don't like that. Yeah. And she addicted to that shit. She feel like if a motherfucker fight on her, that's love. He really is not feeling that shit. Oh, and the plot thickens. This girl done got something. They done call it STD or a sexually transmitted damn demon that got onto her ass. The sex demon that got on her and took over her ass. That's why she wanna do all this childish ass fighting and shit. Internet fighting and beefing and shit. Thoughting on the internet. Now she wanted me, I'ma fuck your shit up and all this and that. And he leaving her on red with them idle ass threats because he like, you ain't gonna do a damn thing to me. That's what you're not gonna do. You're not gonna do a damn thing to me. Chill, black magic working ass. Now she trying to put spell work on his ass because he done cut her ass off and she won't through with him yet. I'll be there. Secrets have been revealed. She drank too damn much. She in and out. Ooh. No. Go busted and disgusted. Fuck you forever. She was the gold digger, but he was the alcoholic. And hiding the way he felt about you to please this hoe. He said how he really felt about you, but I was confused about his feelings. He felt like this about you because this hoe is his main hoe. This is his main hoe. This is his bottom bitch. That's why the shit getting so dramatic and so draining and so he can't focus on you because he focusing on her. That's what it is. That's his bottom bitch. And he falling out with his bottom bitch and he don't know what the fuck to do. He know good damn well he can't come back to you. You don't want his ass. You don't want his ass after all y'all done been through. And now he losing his safety net. He ain't got nowhere to call home. He ain't got no home to go to because his bottom bitch done left him. Or leaving him for somebody else. He ain't got nobody else. He ain't got nowhere else to go. It's just going to be him, himself, and himself. I be doggone as the plot thickens, as the damn shit. These people don't stress me out today, golly. I cannot, y'all, as the world turns, honey. These people is crazy. Y'all better stay up out of this shit with these confused ass people. Know who you fucking with before you fuck with somebody. That one night stand shit is deadly. spiritually is deadly, and also sometimes physically it can be, but it's more spiritually deadly than it is physically deadly. Because that sneaky shit, you can sneak in the physical and get away with it, but in the spiritual, that shit gonna haunt you. So don't make these damn spiritual connections and energetic bonds and shit with these motherfucking low down, dirty ass fucking people that you don't know nothing about. If you don't got nobody to ask about these people, go to God. God will tell you the truth about a person before you get caught up into a person. So just know that. If you ain't got nobody else to ask God. God will tell you the truth. Each and every time, God gonna tell you the truth now. Well, my darlings, my loves, these are the messages that I have for you all today. And until next time, my darlings, peace.